It's Monday. I didn't really vlog anything last week, so that's why this won't be like a weekly vlog. It's going to be a typical Monday in my life vlog. So I already took a shower. Milo, please. What are you doing? Oh, oh no. Poor guy's litter box was locked behind. Oh, poor guy. The door was closed. Anyway, so I already took a shower and made my coffee, made my little green drink. I also gave Milo some milk. I know it looks like I gave him a lot, which technically I did, but he doesn't drink all of it at once. He kind of sips on it, I guess would be the right word. He kind of sips on it throughout the day. so it's fine, even though a lot of cats are like lactose intolerant. He might possibly be too. I don't really know. I don't think so, because I sometimes give him like the foam from my milk every time I make coffee, and he's always fine with it, so I think it's fine. I don't give him the milk every single day, just sometimes. So yeah. Oh, I got this book yesterday in the mail. It's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself: How to Lose Your Mind and Create a New One by Joe Dispenza. And honestly, I didn't really think this through. Like, I mean, like, I was buying Milo's litter and this book showed up, and I was like, oh, okay, slay. I guess I'll buy it. The reviews were all amazing, so hopefully this works and we can become a baddie. Let's start reading it maybe later today after work, and I'll let you know how it goes. I will be making notes. Apparently, when you're like reading to like absorb information or like study or like actually have what you're reading stick in your mind, you have to read it, what is it, like at least 3 times before like you actually understand everything properly. I think the first time you just like, you know, you read it through, then the second time you're supposed to like mark little spots where like you want to remember, and then the third time is like where it actually sinks in. I will not be doing that because I already hate reading nonfiction, even though I have an entire mountain of nonfiction books to read. But that's okay. I'm gonna read this through once, and while I'm reading, I'm going to like mark spots with my pencil and then put a little sticky note, and then I'll just write it down, and then hopefully it sticks. I'll have like the main points written out, so anytime I want to, I'll just read those over instead of reading the whole book, you know? It's also about to be 9 AM right now, so I'm going to start work and we'll catch up later during lunch, maybe? I don't really know. Anyway, I'm just gonna start work, sip on my drinkies, and see you later. everything I needed to for the day, and I'm going to repaint my nails and like shape them a bit. In one of my weekly vlogs, I think the first or second, I don't know, in one of my weekly vlogs I mentioned that I got the OPI Nail Envy nail strengthener, and honestly I feel like it actually has been doing something for my nails. It's been maybe like it's been a month of me using it, but like on and off, because you're supposed to do 2 coats on the first day and then do 1 coat every day for the next 5 days, and then wash it off on the 7th day and then redo the whole process. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been keeping up with the painting it every single day thing, so obviously I don't think I'm getting the full benefits, but I still feel like it did something. So yeah, all of it's like basically chipped off by now. And my nails did grow a bit, so I have to reshape them again. So I'm gonna go do that now, and then once they dry, which honestly literally takes less than a minute for them to be fully dry, I'm going to make dinner. And see, I don't know what I want for dinner, because I was looking at what I have and like what I could make, and I was thinking of making like, I make these like veggie rolls in rice paper and they're so good, but the red pepper isn't looking too good. Like, it's fine if I were to like cook it or something, but I'm not gonna cook it for the wraps, you know, it's like raw veggies. But then I saw I have like a full box of like mushrooms, and I love mushrooms, and I was like, I got mushrooms, I got cream, I got garlic, I got pasta. So I think I'm gonna make a little mushroom pasta moment. So yeah, anyway, okay, I'm just gonna start my nails now. Okay, so I know the sound is not ideal when my camera's here, but that's like the only spot in the kitchen that I can use while I'm cooking. Technically, yeah, no, if I want to talk, this is the only spot. I'm just making my little mushroom pasta moment. I always have to boil water before I put it in the pot because this stove takes literally 25 years to heat up. So, okay, if I'm being honest right now, I don't have anything to talk about. I know, shocker. So I'm just gonna start making my mushroom pasta. Okay, this might be weird, but I don't have any like big bowls, right? And I feel like with the sauce and everything, I kind of want to eat it in a bowl. So I'm gonna use like a Tupperware container. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I just started watching Desperate Housewives. I've never watched it, but I keep seeing it on TikTok. So we're gonna watch it and we're gonna eat, and I'll see you after I'm done eating, because you can't eat and not watch something, you know? Okay, we're balancing on Milo's cat treat, but it's Tuesday now. I know I wanted to make the vlog like a usual or typical Monday in my life, but after dinner I didn't do anything, and I also didn't feel like talking. I literally sat in silence on the couch until I went to bed at like 8:30. So I figured let's continue the vlog today. Although we're not going to be doing that much either, but you know what? Maybe I'll show you guys my like nighttime skincare. which technically I have in my night routine, which is coming next week, I believe. Yes, it'll be up next week. But in case you don't see that, I'm gonna show you today anyway. I might, no I won't. I was gonna say I might go to the gym, but I know myself, and if I don't go in the morning, I'm not gonna go. But also, I don't go in the morning, which, like, I really want to be that girl, you know, that like goes to the gym in the morning, does her little cardio, some Pilates workouts, comes home, has a protein shake, has a little breakfast. But I don't do that. I don't know what's been happening. Like, it's been the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's been the last 3 weeks. Yeah, since like halfway through February, where like I have no energy, no motivation. I can't wake up in the morning on time. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there's something in the microwave or what's going on here, but I don't know. Do you guys also feel like that? Because when I was at my parents this weekend, my dad was saying how like, and my mom were both saying how like they feel like they have like brain fog on Sunday, which so did I, but like I didn't say anything. I just thought maybe I'm like sick again. So like, is there, hello buddy, so like, is there something going on? Like, I don't know. But yeah, so like my morning routine, which I did film, but I didn't like it, and I don't know how, but all of the clips disappeared. When I was uploading the clips from my Sunday reset and my night routine, I was also hoping to, you know, transfer the morning routine files. They're just gone. And like, I don't know if it's like the universe just doing me a favor so I don't waste time editing, because even though I didn't like it, I still would have gone through the process of editing the whole morning routine and then I would just been like, oh no, I don't like it enough, like let me just do it again. So like, hi. So I don't know if like it's like the universe just doing me a favor, just deleting the clips knowing I'm not going to use them. I don't know. But see, the reason I didn't like it, the reason I didn't like the morning routine is literally because I didn't do half of what I ideally want to do, because I don't have the energy, the motivation. Like, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Anyway, I just got back from the office. We left early again this week because a client was coming in for a meeting and they're not my client, so I didn't need to be there. So yeah, it's 2 p.m. so I'm just gonna continue working, hopefully finish soon, and then we'll catch up, see if I have the energy to literally do anything, maybe even pick up the camera and say something. I don't know, but yeah, so I'm just gonna continue working. Maybe I'll make a coffee. No, see, coffee does nothing for me. Oh, you're bouncing. Okay, slay. Okay, hopefully he doesn't come in and jump on the tree again. But TikTok is making me think that I have ADHD. I never thought I did, because like everything I do seems normal, but the things that like TikTok is showing me like kind of make sense. But it's also like, are they really symptoms of ADHD, or is it just people on TikTok trying to make everyone think they have some kind of ADHD, anxiety, depression thing? Okay, I don't know if this is like TMI, but sometimes when I have to go to the bathroom, actually not sometimes, all the time, I will literally, he's back on this tree, but I will literally procrastinate it for as long as I can, and sometimes like my stomach starts hurting from it. Like, I treat it like a reward, but like unintentionally, if you know what I'm saying here. Like, I'm like, oh, like let me just finish this task, even if this task is like 5 hours long. I'm like, okay, let me just finish it and then we'll go. Apparently that's a sign of ADHD. Caffeine also doesn't actually give me energy. Like, it doesn't really do anything. I used to think that it's because when I went to university, I'm not even joking, every single time I'd go, which I usually had my classes like 3 days a week. Like, that's just how I planned my schedule, so like I didn't have to go downtown all the time. But yeah, so like 3 times a week, this is so bad, and like one day I'm gonna die from this. But I would buy the like giant Red Bull cans, like the almost 500 milliliter ones. I think it was like 473 milliliters, and like that was like my meal that morning, you know? So like I thought that maybe because I had that so often that my body just got used to the caffeine. But like I haven't been drinking Red Bull really the last like year or two. Like I'll have it here and there, but like not a giant can 3-4 times a week, you know what I'm saying? And like coffee doesn't do anything either. It's just like a drink I like to sip on because I like the taste of it, but it doesn't actually give me energy, and it doesn't make me crash. And so they say that's another sign of ADHD. Anyway, okay, now I'm going to start work. Now I'm going to start it. Okay, Slay, we're done with work for the day. And I remembered the third thing. I know there's like 2 other things I can't remember, but the third thing that I read as a sign of ADHD is when you have like an appointment, or like you have to go somewhere, but it's not until later in the day. Like let's say I have an appointment at 5:30, right? My brain tells me that I don't have enough time to do anything. Like, I have all day. What do you mean? And like I can't get myself to start anything. That's why whenever I like book appointments, I make sure it's like on the weekends so that, you know, I work during the day. Because even though like I know I have so much time, like I work 9 to 5, and if my appointment's at 5:30, I have all that time to work. But my brain says nope, you have an appointment at 5:30, literally no time to do anything. It's like in 2 minutes, can't start anything, just sit here and do nothing until your appointment. I don't know. So like that's why I like book my appointments either in the mornings or weekend mornings, so that I don't waste a whole day waiting for the appointment that is literally in 8 hours. Yeah. It's skincare time. It's okay. 2 things. 1, if you can hear the dishwasher, sorry. 2, Milo is currently chewing on the tripod, so I'm sorry if that's all you hear. This camera literally picks up all the sounds, so I'm hoping you won't be able to hear the dishwasher, but sorry if you do. It's also only 6:30 right now, and it's still light outside. And don't get me wrong, I love that it's not dark at 3 p.m. anymore. However, as someone who likes to go to sleep quite early, like I'm usually in bed like by 8:30, and asleep by like 9:30, sometimes 10. It's not the easiest, but also it's 6:30 and I'm doing my skincare now because I am exhausted. Like, remember how I told you, like, I'm just like tired, not motivated, all that stuff? I'm so tired today that like I don't even think I'm gonna read, which never happens. I love reading. That's my #1 favorite thing to ever do, especially like before bed, and just like be all cuddled up and cozy in bed reading my book. Sorry, I need to wash my face, please. Okay, so my skincare for nighttime is not some elaborate thing. It's so simple, but I'm gonna show you anyway. So when I take my makeup off, it's dirty and like gross looking right now, but I have this like cloth thing. I don't even know what it's made out of because like the label's complete. Oh, you literally just wet this and then it wipes all your makeup off. Everything gone. So that's what I'm gonna do now. For my cleanser, I just use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I don't really care that much about what kind of cleanser it is. I'll literally wash my face with a bar of soap. That's how little I care. This one does the job and I like it, so. Now for my lips, I use the Laneige lip mask. I've been using this stuff since I was in high school and it's never done me dirty, so. Also, I don't know how all these like influencer girlies do their skincare routines, and it looks so aesthetic. Like they wash their face and it's so like pretty the way they do it, or like, you know, they put on moisturizer and it's just so pretty. I can't do that. I've tried before, did not work. We're not going to be trying again. So this is a type of skincare routines you're going to be stuck with. Now I'll be putting on my retinol. I just use the Ordinary. It's their 1% retinol. Okay, start. You've tried. Okay, go. For fuck's sake. Anyway, I've been using retinol since I want to say in second year of university. I initially started using it for acne. So like I already went through that whole purging process a long time ago. And now that I'm 26, all of my friends are just now starting to talk about using retinol. And like they're all talking about how they're so scared of like the purging, because like for some people it gets really, really bad. Mine was, I want to say it was decent. Like it wasn't too bad, it was manageable. But like they've never used retinol before, so they don't know what kind of purging they're gonna get. But yeah, that's also why I'm glad that I started it so early, because like my skin's already used to it. I use it every other day just because I don't feel like it's necessary to use every single day. Plus like I keep seeing all over how like you're supposed to like cycle your skin, where like you do the retinol one night and then like exfoliate the next night and then back to, you know, like skin cycling or whatever the heck it is. My nose is attacking my feet right now. So now that we're done with the retinol, I just use my moisturizer. I use the Pond's moisturizer. I've been using this literally since COVID started, because everybody was posting about it on TikTok, so I had to use it, and honestly I freaking love it. This moisturizer is the only moisturizer I've ever used that doesn't like fully sink into my skin and makes it feel dry. You know, like I can feel it even if I put it on in the morning. I can still feel it at night, which I love. So anyway, I'm gonna go brush my teeth now and then head to bed and read my little book and then go to sleep. So yeah. Okay, we're in the bed now. I got my cutesy little candles on both sides, setting the mood. Got my trusty handy dandy Kindle, and honestly I'm just gonna read now and probably pass out, hopefully within 30 minutes. Right now it's 7, so we're heading to bed early. I set my alarm for 7 a.m. We'll see if that's when I wake up. If I wake up earlier, if I wake up later, we'll see. You know what? Milo's somewhere around this room. Last night he was playing with literally every little thing he could find, which he never does. Usually when we go to bed, he knows it's bedtime, so he'll either lay down like on the foot of the bed or like curl up beside me. Not last night. Not last night. Last night he decided to start chewing the bed. Then he was chewing on my slippers, throwing them around. They went flying at some point. Right now he's very interested in the candles right there. Slaking. Hopefully he goes to bed tonight because mommy's tired and does not have the energy to deal with flying slippers tonight. So next week I'm posting my night routine, so I'll see you guys there, and good night.